and welcome to You Beauty, the podcast for your face. My face is Leigh Campbell.
My face is Kelly McCarren.
If you did a Freaky Friday and you could switch with anyone for a day, who would it be?
I've got absolutely no idea. Someone really wealthy.
Would you be like a Kardashian so you could just lay there and get all the treatments?
No. I'd be someone that had a partner that I find really attractive so I can have sex with them all day.
Oh, gross. That's amazing. Yeah, I'd be my husband just to see what he thinks about.
No, that's boring.
I guess so, yeah, I don't know.
Choose who is someone who's on your, what's it called when you've got your
hall passes?
Well,
I don't know who his wife is, but Lin-Manuel Miranda, so his wife.
Okay, so you'd be his wife and then you could have sex with him all day.
Cool. I didn't think we were going to go there. Anyway, it's a Monday.
Wow, clearly I'm a little bit freaky this Monday.
You are, aren't you? It's a Monday, so we answer UB questions. I'm so excited because our first question is a voice note. We ask the UBs to send their
love getting
voices.
them.
So send more, but we're going to answer two amazing questions. And then our beauty bite of the week, we've both got something to show and tell. So make sure you're watching along on YouTube because that's where you can actually see the things.
Exactly. So let's kick things off with our voice note from Megan.
Hi, Leigh and Kelly. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Love listening to the pod, mostly at the gym. I don't know if that makes you feel weird. I have a question that I hope, Kelly, maybe you have also been dealing with this. 42, perimenopausal skin laxity on mainly the arms, like forearms. Not sure why there, but it's sort of getting floppy. I can't quite explain it. Moisturizers don't seem to help. I've recently introduced my face tretinoin like a little bit with body moisturizer. I feel like maybe there's a better way to do this. Would love to hear your thoughts as to what might help. Thanks so much. Bye.
Okay, I have a lot of opinions. I guess I should say information. However, I want to preface it with I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a woo-woo.
You are Peri though.
I am Peri and I do relate to this from my life stage, although she says Kelly.
Yeah, I wonder if she mixed us up though.
No, I think it's, if you don't mind me mentioning, just because you've talked about it on your other podcast why you've lost a little bit of weight and it can happen from weight loss as well.
Oh, actually, I do definitely on my stomach, but that was after I gave birth.
Same. Mine from carrying Alexander. He was a huge baby and it's just always going to be there and I don't care. So let me give you some information.
I thought she'd mixed us up and I was like, Leigh is brunette.
Yeah,
and the
I'm
blonde.
Peri and getting that crepiness, like paper, like my mum, her like it's like tissue paper. Anyway,
What?
It is. Her skin's like tissue paper. It gets like you're born
Older
with like
people,
cardboard,
yes.
and then you go down to like tissue paper.
Yes, that's
And
what my
then those
nanny
little,
is. Yes.
Rice things that packing, and you can wet them and they shrink.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. So my lovely friend Megan, like I said, I'm not an expert. Speak to your doctor, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but
Aging is a privilege.
Aging is a privilege. Most of it is lifestyle related. First and foremost, it's just going to happen. It's just like, this is also an awful analogy, but an apple fresh off the tree is fresh and then it kind of just,
Oh my God.
I know.
That is so accurate, but so
if you were
sad.
in a supermarket, you could just spray it with heaps of wax and kind of keep it going, but it's still that age. So mostly it's lifestyle. So you want to do some strength training or weight training. And everyone gets told this as soon as you hit Peri and the algorithm finds you, because building muscle makes the skin appear firmer because underneath is something firm. Does that make sense? Protein-rich food and diet because protein is king. This is for everyone, not just when you're Peri.
But it is very important. And when we had
so important.
When I was interviewing, I forget who.
Someone great. Well,
someone
link it in the
amazing.
show notes.
But she was talking about how even Pilates actually won't cut it. She was like,
No.
you need to lift weights.
It's true. You need to lift like load-bearing weights. However, for me, who's taken a break from any exercise, couldn't even lift a pencil, I've gone back to reformer
Taking
Pilates.
a break?
Well,
When did you
excuse me. No, I was doing a bit last year. So I've gone back to reformer Pilates just to get some like semblance of a muscle so I can lift more than a pencil. But obviously speak to a doctor. We're not doctors. As I mentioned, protein-rich food. And then the next one is collagen. Now listen, collagen needs amino acids to keep being collagen-y. Do you know where amino acids come from?
No.
Protein-rich foods.
Oh, boring.
I know, boring. I'm going to get into the beauty stuff in a moment. Lastly, before we get into the actual beauty things, hydration. And a lot of people really kind of realize now that drinking lots of water doesn't directly impact your skin type. Say you're dry, drinking lots of water can't change your skin type. However, your skin and your body needs hydration, so the collagen fibers a bit more trampoline-y, a bit more bouncy. And the way I can illustrate that is if you've ever had a few too many drinks and woken up the next day, you know how your face is like, then your skin is dehydrated and you just look older and wrinklier and your skin needs more juice.
Yes.
So I'm not saying just when you're hungover or if you're hungover, but more hydration is better for your whole body, but mostly your collagen to be like a little trampoline.
Okay, so do all of the things that I'm not doing.
Well, same. I mean, you know what? Live your life. Last on that, just healthy food. It's like putting topicals on your skin. So vitamins A, C, and E are antioxidants and they fight free radicals, which are the bad guys. Omega-3s, which is just like putting a face oil on, but on your insides.
In terms of treatments and actual products, what do you think? Because it's hard when it's your whole body.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Like it'd just cost an absolute fortune and nothing is guaranteed to actually.
It is if you spend thousands of dollars
tens
a month.
of thousands.
So maybe go back to Freaky Friday and be Kim and it's probably working for her.
Yeah.
So topically, be mindful that there's not going to be a miracle. Things can help. You have to be consistent, but still it's going to happen.
It's mainly about keeping your skin hydrated and nourished.
Yeah.
From the outside as well as the inside so that it doesn't appear as crepey and sort of
it's the appearance.
Supple.
You hear that with cellulite as well because you can't really fix it. So it's minimize the appearance of. So vitamin A products, of course, will help a little bit. That promotes collagen cell turnover. Chemical exfoliants do that to a degree as well, but don't go ham on those. Your favorite, peptides, because they're firming.
Peppy peptides.
But again, we're talking a full body. So just manage your expectations. And then you'll see a lot of firming lotions that have got like caffeine in them. And obviously hyaluronic acid is hydrating. And that's basically because it's just going to be an instant plump or a boost to circulation. So not a huge amount you can do at home, but still worth doing. We need to hydrate anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then in clinic, there's a couple of options. Again, expensive, some downtime, but it depends, up to you. Like, for example, for me, it's mostly my arms. I don't care. Like, I'm still not going to do any of this. I care more about my face, but you don't have to get your whole body done.
You could just get some specific areas that you're maybe a little bit more self-conscious about. Like if I was going to bother with one area,
same.
It would be my stomach because
we're stretched and then
we went boom, boom. Both of us got very pregnant.
I was humongous. I
so
looked at
was
a photo
I.
the other day and I was induced because they said your baby's so big and then he was 3.1 kilos.
Okay, well then he was big, but
mine was just fluid.
Why was I guess it's the fluid. Some people just carry so differently.
Oh.
But yeah, so you go out and then you come back in and because both of us were over 30, no, I wasn't actually, but in our 30s when we had the boys, your skin doesn't bounce back the way they were.
It's already like, oh, thanks.
And I don't care. Like, I grow human.
I do
but
not
if
care.
I was going to do one area, it would probably be my stomach.
Interesting. Well, for that, I would recommend some sort of ultrasound treatment like a HiFu. That's a bit more hardcore than radiofrequency. So RF microneedling, Morpheus 8 thermage. That's like radiofrequency. You'd probably start there. Then you've got your ultrasound therapies like your HiFu. That works deeper than radiofrequencies. And then lastly, but if you really care, a lot of people do this to their face and neck, is like the laser skin tightening. So fractional.
The hectic
Freddy take Krueger. 10 days off, your whole thing will swell.
Can you imagine how much that would be on body parts though? It's so expensive on your face.
Oh my gosh, I agree. But also your whole face fills up. You can't even really see or eat. So if you really hated your tummy, for example, I don't know if they can even do it on there, but at least you could like go, ow, instead of ow.
I think I'd actually rather get a mini facelift than that laser treatment.
See, I'm considering CO2.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe not now
fresh.
because I've had friends do it in winter, but because I don't get anti-wrinkle, because it's good for pigmentation, it's good for tightening, it's good for everything. Anyway, down the track. So you've got radiofrequency, ultrasound or lasers, but go to a reputable place, talk to them. Don't make the decision on the spot and have it done. Don't go for a discount pack. Really do your research if you want to do any of those.
When I was interviewing Susan Yarra from Naturium, she was actually, I know.
I love it. I think I listened to it 3 times.
Oh my goodness. But
still my heart.
I didn't realize how important, like I've always known that weight training is important, but she was even talking about how it's not just Pilates, it's important. Like you need to be lifting weights.
Yes. But again, make sure you know what you're doing because I've once done a kettlebell on my own and literally was in physio for.
Why does that shock probably absolutely no one that's listening?
Well, I was like, they just swing it.
Yeah, I'm just going to swing it this way and it's 20 kilos. It's fine, right? Ouch. Amy has sent us a steamy DM.
You're holding that quite far away. Are you starting to need glasses?
No, it's because the mic was in the way.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, ladies. Literally halfway through a shower and thought of a question I had to ask immediately.
Do you think she stopped the shower and typed it?
I do, because that's what I would do if I had a thought that I really didn't want to lose.
Oh, I just say.
Because I keep my phone in there.
I say, hey, Siri, and then I text myself.
Yeah, you're smart, though. Anyway. I don't ever think to. I saw someone using Siri the other day.
I use it for
absolutely everything.
But then I swear at her when she gets it wrong.
Oh, that's not common.
Anyway, poor Amy. She's turned the shower off. Quick, let's.
Do I need to remove my makeup before I exfoliate my face? I usually only wear sunscreen and a light layer of IT Cosmetics CC, and I've always cleansed with micellar water before exfoliation. I use a gentle chemical exfoliator, by the way, and I almost always exfoliate my face in the shower, thus the pause and immediate messaging, and then cleanse with a face wash afterwards to rinse off any lingering exfoliant. I can be a bit of a lazy girl, so it occurred to me after 40 years on this planet that I could have been saving time and skipping the first cleanse. I mean, chemical exfoliator is just going to take that off, right? But wait, there's more. This question.
So this is Kelly speaking.
Yeah. So that was the end of Amy's DM. But then Kelly speaking. But wait, there's more. This question prompted you beauty producer Sophie to ask us one too.
In the box, Soph.
It made her remember something she's been meaning to ask us for ages. Sophie, I read an article last night that said that you shouldn't cleanse your face in the shower. What? Tell me if that's true and why. Okay, great question, Sophie and Amy.
We're all in the shower. Okay, Amy, I love your immediacy and curiosity. Look, short answer is yeah, you do. You do need to take off your makeup and your skincare before you get in the shower. Makeup, skincare, sunscreen, and definitely before you chemical exfoliate. You say, do I need to remove my makeup before I exfoliate my face? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so exfoliation is not removal. Your removal is to take off debris, sunscreen, makeup. Exfoliation is there to munch at the skin. Its job is not to munch at makeup and sunscreen. It doesn't know how to do that. It's like
it's a great analogy.
Yeah, it's like trying to feed Kelly a remote control. She can't eat that.
Not an analogy. Way to explain.
She can eat, food, but not a remote control. So, do you know what I mean?
Your brain today.
Well, this just blew my mind. And then I have to ask her a question. She's not here though. But yes, what ideally we want to do is cleanse before the shower. So what I do is, because I also am a lazy girl, is I start my oil or balm cleanser out of the shower. I've turned the shower on, smudge. Then I get in the shower and then I emulsify and remove. Then I do a gentle second cleanse in the shower, cream cleanser or milk or whatever. But Amy, you really shouldn't be. I mean, the police won't come, but you really shouldn't be using a chemical exfoliant in the shower.
I don't really know why.
I mean, maybe she's just standing there, but the water's not on. Because what it's going to do, it's going to dilute the product. The product isn't actually going to work. Like the water turns it off. And it can definitely cause irritation. So no water and chemical exfoliants together. Like definitely not your Paula's Choice BHA. There's some body products that are made for the shower that have chemical exfoliant in it. That's different because they're formulated that way.
And it's also on your body, not on your face.
Yeah, but it's formulated to be wet with other stuff. So if we're talking just, let's use Paula's Choice as an example, that needs to go on fresh skin that's not wet. So please don't do that.
What if she's talking about a physical exfoliant though? Like say the dermatological...
Chemical. I use a gentle chemical exfoliator. Firstly, your chemical exfoliator is not a cleanser and your chemical exfoliator is not allowed in the shower. I'm sorry. I mean, do what you want. I mean,
if someone's listening though and they do use a physical exfoliator.
Totally. Oh my gosh, that's fine. Sometimes if I'm going to do that after I've done my second cleanse, I just have which is it's gone a bit gross, but like my Dermalogica microfoliant just kind of out there. I kind of dry my hands a bit, put a bit on and then just drop a few bits of water and make that muddy kind of thing. I do that in there. That's fine. But yeah, chemical exfoliants will be turned off by the water, be diluted, and it could really cause irritation. You don't want to do that. Now, hi, Soph. I'm looking at Soph. But this is all really interesting and related. Technically, you shouldn't, well, it depends on how you shower, but technically you shouldn't cleanse your face in the shower.
A lot of the skincare experts say that you shouldn't.
I do.
I do too. And
I don't always.
I do my oil cleanse in the shower too.
Yeah.
The reason that they say you shouldn't, there's a couple of reasons, but the main one is that your water is generally way too hot in the shower.
Because you only want lukewarm water for your face.
And then it's going to be causing a lot of damage. It can break capillaries.
Yeah. It just deteriorates the barrier.
Exactly. So that's why they say don't cleanse
also,
in the shower.
Also, because people might cleanse and then go like that, like pummeling water on your face, no.
Not good.
Don't do that.
I don't have a hot shower.
Oh my God, I have burning hot
showers.
I hate but I don't
showers.
Cleanse in my morning shower, if I'm just like doing a rinse, it's quite lukewarm and I might do a gentle cleanse if I have it micellar. But at night, I do it all at the basin.
Yeah. I think that if you're having really hot showers and you're the type of person that would put, I don't often wash my hair in the shower. I don't often ever wash my hair.
Like what do you mean?
I wash my hair like separately.
Where?
In the shower, but not while I'm having a shower.
Okay, like it's like I get it. You kind of section it off as a separate step.
Like I've got one of the things that comes off it, the head.
Yes.
And I put my head over the bath part of the shower and do my hair.
That's actually also a really good point. It depends what order you do it because if you're washing your hair, you like the residue will go on your face and that's not good. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's also not something you can really help though if you're.
But that's why the order, like you should wash your hair first and then if you're going to cleanse in the shower last. So maybe turn it down to lukewarm and then cleanse in the shower.
Just depends how you do it. Like I can cleanse in the shower because I don't wash my hair. So I'm never putting my whole head under the streaming water and it's not that hot. I always have lukewarm showers.
Yeah. And one point, I guess, one more to make is, which is so counterintuitive, but too much water really dries your skin out. So if you're in the shower for a long time,
especially.
Well, even any water, it just zaps all the moisture out of you.
Think about when you're on holidays, if you're in the ocean every single day.
Think about when you go pruny in the bath.
Oh,
Your skin is like literally had all the moisture sucked out of it or filled up. Anyway, so look, Amy, you're doing everything wrong, but we love you and we don't care. But it's beauty. Like, if your skin likes it, go for it. I break the rules all the time.
It's silly season. There's a lot of
Finally, it's Kelly season.
Yeah, there's a lot of parties and soirees and such
really
at the moment.
Not for me, but keep going.
For a lot of think about family
you
events.
Christmas party.
A lot of people might be more interested than normal to delve into the world of a false eyelash.
Absolutely, now's the time.
But a lot of people find them very hard to apply. So this is just
particularly the ones you've brought. Whoa.
Well, this is why my tip is when you're actually in the shops looking, I want you to have a look for specific types.
Oh, good.
So I've got 2 different types here to show you. So this is you definitely going to have to go over to YouTube to have a look at what I'm talking about. So here is one lash. Oh,
they're very hard to show, aren't they?
This is one strip lash.
That is a moustache.
It's ginormous, but this is what a lot of them actually look like in the packet, but it's a really thick strip lash. And so what that means, and yes, you can still cut it down. Sometimes people are like, oh, but I cut them down anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it still matters.
How thick it is.
You have half. Whoa.
When you pull something that is this thick out of the packet, you're going to see how hard it is to manipulate the band. The band is the part on the bottom that all of the hairs are stuck into that then you would stick on top of your natural lash. And because it's holding so much hair, this band is really thick and it's really hard to manipulate. So it's going to make it harder to stick it onto your natural lash in a natural, easy, fluffy way.
Yeah, it's almost like wiry. It's not. But yes, they are. Yeah, and it's very obvious. So if you get it wrong, you can't really fix it.
Exactly.
This
and then
is
you've
a great
got
lash lesson.
And then you've got a really just obvious black.
Yeah. It looks like you've done liquid liner, but in the wrong spot.
Exactly, on your eye. I'm going to pick up another one, also very fluffy.
Have you used that?
I have. It's kind of disgusting. Sorry.
It's okay. I reuse
it's
mine.
Just got like a bit of glue attached to it.
Lashes are expensive.
They really are. But as you can see with this band, the band is basically non-existent because the hairs just are a lot more fluffier and sparser. And it's not – of course it's not going to create the sort of impact that
May I ask, because I can't see from here, is that what they call an invisible band? It's almost like fishing wire, or is it black a bit?
It is black a little bit. Okay. It's just got a bit of glue on it, is sort of – so you still would need to – like you still need to stick it on and everything. But this, you could literally do it in a knot. It is so easy to manipulate and move and shape to the contour of your specific eye shape.
Yeah. Everyone needs to watch this on YouTube.
Yeah,
this is a fascinating lesson.
It's very hard to explain, but when you're shopping for fake lashes, have a look at the band.
Yes.
We want to look for thin, almost non-existent looking bands.
I always go for what's they call invisible. So they kind of use a clear, it's not fishing line, but it's that kind of vibe.
They're so much easier to apply because they're so much easier to manipulate to the shape of your eye.
I agree.
You're just going to have a lot more success. So that's my tip when shopping for a fake eyelash,
particularly
to look at the bands.
Yes. And like if you're going for a dress up, that first one's great. Okay, my beauty bite is also show and tell, and I had a little play with it. Well, I'll explain. It's well loved. This is also my second one. Lucky I bought 12.
You bought 12?
Well, as gifts. Let me explain. I'm a very proud ambassador for Look Good, Feel Better, which is an organisation that raises money for people going through cancer treatment. It receives no government funding. So it's all on ambassadors like me to help raise money and just the good people like you. Every year they do a Christmas bonbon and you buy it and 100%, like all the money goes to the charity. They couldn't fit all the products in the bonbon this year. So they've done a Christmas box. So for $25, you order this, perfect KK gift.
Mm-hmm.
I bought all of them for the school teachers and stuff.
That's
my first
lovely.
one, Alexander opened, and then this one, well, life, but the rest looked nice.
You sat on by the looks of things.
I did, I think. So for $25, and again, you can have a look at this on YouTube, you get over $100 worth of products. I know.
Ooh.
It's so good. So there's products like, and all these brands donate to Look Good, Feel Better, their products to then put them in the box.
So then the money, the $25 goes to the charity.
Absolutely. And the charity straight to, it's not there's not a lot of red tape. It goes, trust me, it goes straight there. So there's brands like Avene, Burt's Bees, Clarins. Yeah, I'm going
to. Can we have a show and tell?
Alex, I had to open the first one because I need to know what I'm giving the teachers.
That's
Clarins
cute.
go to skincare. So there's a mixture of premium samples and big products, and 100% of proceeds go to Look Good, Feel Better, supporting free access to confidence-boosting workshops in person and online for anyone in Australia going through cancer treatment. So I've already ordered mine. Yours will not come crushed like this, but this is a great teacher's gift or KK. But also if you're just doing like little stocking stuffers or you're having a lunch or something, you can just open it up and split it up anyway. They're all a bit different. So
they've all got different stuff in there.
Yeah, they've all got a bit of a different stuff. So, Glam Lash, Kelly could tell us about the band. The L'Occitane almond shower oil. I won't show you all, but they're honestly incredible. Clarins, Vita Glow. I need that today. Nivea. Look, there's just so many great things. So for $25,
that's fantastic.
100% of that money is going to charity. You're getting over $100 worth of products for yourself or your friend. It comes in a beautiful box. You don't even have to do anything.
Wrap it. Just
so sorry to use my platform to plug my charity, but that's what I'm here for.
You're an awful person. How very dare you plug a charity?
And how dare I give the Ubies a box full of products and a charity donation?
I know.
So that was my show and tell.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have in store for you today, but I'll be back in your eyes and ears tomorrow.
Really? Oh, yes, I love Tuesdays.
Yes, with a fabulous guest on the formula. My goodness.
Can't beat Abby Chatfield. That was my favourite episode of all time.
Did you get a little bit confronted when I said the word cock?
No, I loved it. I felt like you'd known each other forever. Anyway, we've known each other forever. We've got to go. Thank you so much for joining us on You Beauty. If you're not watching on YouTube, how about we tell you for the 100th time to watch on YouTube?
Go and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. If you're listening, thank you so much and we'll see you soon.
Bye.